I'm attempting to render my basement wall, just this one section. It's kind of damp in some areas. This spot is actually pretty dry. I'll probably just paint over these areas. It's got paint on it already, but some of it's not so good, and as you can see and hear, it's pretty brittle. Paint's coming off. So the plan is to get some of the paint off, as much of the paint off as I can. I'm not going to be too fussy about it. You can see here the darker areas, that's where there's a bit of moisture coming in. So a bit of cleanup. Once we do that, we'll do some scraping. It's not the most fun in the world, but you should try and get some of it off at least. Using some cleaning vinegar here to remove stains. It'll also kill mold and to clean up white mineral deposits that you typically see in a basement where there's dampness. It's going to give it a good old scrub. And we've got it nice and wet there, so now I'll come back and try and scrape off what I can. It certainly helped a bit. Now I'm going to mix up the render. I live in the Midwest, so I guess it's called Parging around here. So yeah, we're going to use sands aggregate, some cement, and some hydrated lime. And don't forget the safety equipment, very important, especially with the hydrated lime. You don't want to get that on your eyes or anywhere else for that matter. So we're going to put some water in a bucket and then add the sand. Start the mixing process. I'm just doing it on the cheap, just a bucket from Home Depot. Yep, a bit of the cement and now the lime. Yeah, so you don't want to get this in your eyes. You don't want to breathe it in or really get it on your skin either, so wear gloves and all that stuff. Also adding some adhesive, and now we're ready to slap it on the wall. So I'm just going to use an upward motion here just to get that stuff on the wall. You didn't see this earlier, but I actually went over the wall with the sponge and wet it down first. So you want to get the wall nice and wet before you put this on. And the way you're supposed to do it is have a couple of coats, so a scratch coat first up and then another one. I'm just going to see how it looks. It's just make my basement a little bit better, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Got the oldest, dirtiest clothes I could find on for this job. You can hear my dog drinking water in the background. Try and straighten it up a little bit with whatever straight edge you've got. Damp sponge, smooth it out. and cover it up with some plastic. That way it can dry off slowly. And this is it so far. A lot more to do, but this is not bad.